being a trader is not an easy job. It's not going to be an easy journey, right? Especially on the losing days. For me, like a big thing is just trying to build, I guess you could say, businesses outside of trading. If I didn't have anything else to do and I just traded, I would probably not be profitable. All right, I just finished showering and getting dressed. Feeling pretty good. It is a Monday though, so I can't be too excited to trade. Mondays are usually pretty slow, and normally they don't really have a direction, but we'll see how today is. Let me show you guys the setup. Got the Saratoga. So I'm probably gonna have a 10K day most likely. So yeah. All right, just finished trading about 2 hours ago, or about an hour ago. And I'm glad I got what I got and I got out, because on these types of days where the market is moving like this, you either don't trade or you take a trade and you get out. It's not the type of day to hold a trade, okay? I mean, unless you got an early entry or something, but yeah. This is literally the trade that I got, as you can see right here. This is the sell, the smallest piece of the pie. Here's the profit, around 215, 220 on each account. And I think this is my first Green Monday in 2 weeks. So, yeah, pretty excited. Pretty good way to start the week. Uh, Definitely happy that I got what I got and I wasn't greedy with it. The trade that I took could have hit a 1 to 2, but I did not want to go for a 1 to 2. I didn't trust the markets that much. But yeah, first trade was break even, second trade was 1 to 1. So yeah. And the only reason I really went for a 1 to 1 not only was to get like a winning day, but to also not get greedy. But anyways, I have a call in a couple of hours. I really don't have much to do except upload some videos, edit some videos. I gotta do a trade recap. But yeah, if you're a day trader, I highly suggest that you do something besides trading that keeps you busy. If I didn't have anything else to do and I just traded, I would probably not be profitable. And if you're wondering, well, why are you profitable yet you still sell access to a community? And it's because so it could keep me busy. I have a passion for helping people and trading. So why not spend my time on it? And it's something that I love. It doesn't feel like whenever I work on my school community, like work, it just feels like a hobby, and I'm very thankful for that. But yeah, not much to do. I'll let you guys know if I do something fun. I probably won't. I think the most fun I'm going to have is going to the grocery store and maybe buying something to eat for later so I could cook it. But yeah. All right, it's the next day. I took 2 losses today. And here's the clip of me getting pooped on by NQ. All right, I'm gonna go short here. Under tick stop loss. It's probably my only trade. Oof, I might have gotten in too early. My stop loss is at 315. Got stopped out. All right, I'm gonna go short right here. 100 tick stop loss. I'm gonna go for a 1 to 2. If we touch this zone at least 45-minute demand zone down here. Okay. All right. I'll take the loss. I'll take the loss. Yeah, as you can see, it was a pretty bad loss. Two trades back to back loss. And the stock actually continued to go up from there. But it did continue to just go up and down. So it was just a bad trading day in general. It's crazy because I didn't even want to trade today. I said it in the live stream. I was like, yeah, I'm most likely not going to trade today. And I saw like a mid setup. It wasn't even like a A+ setup, risked it for the biscuit. Biscuit came out dry, so it's part of trading. I posted it on Instagram and then someone was like, oh, but you should have said that, you could have said that. But it's like everyone's gonna have a losing day no matter what. There is no way you can avoid it, And a lot of us get stressed out with, oh, well, if I just saw that, I could have done this. And it's like, no, you shouldn't really think that way. You should just think about how you can avoid it next time. How, I don't know. There really is no avoiding it, but, kind of see what you kind of did wrong. I think for me, what I did wrong was if I got stopped out so fast on that first trade, why not just wait a bit more longer? Because if I just waited for that second trade, I would have been fine. But I went right back in, after that 5-minute candle closed. But I didn't even want to talk about that. I wanted to talk about the fact that in the future, if you actually want to make it in trading, you're going to have to deal with the losses, right? And as you continue to get better as a trader, you're going to continue trading with more capital. And that comes in with bigger losses, right? Because you're trading with more money. You're going to lose more money. Not in general, but, your losses are going to be way bigger. And I just thought about how one day I'm going to need to deal with a $10,000 loss just in one trade. Because I'm telling you, once you get successful at trading, it can go like this fast. You just can't rush getting to that point. But once you do, whew, like it's just crazy. I can't even be upset over losing. How much did I lose today? Almost $500 in 5 accounts. And, well, I think that's like 2,500. 2,000. No, yeah, 2,500. Jeez, I'm slow. Good thing you don't need to be good at math to trade. But yeah, like one day we're going to need to be able to handle a $10,000 loss in a matter of seconds. So I can't even complain about this small loss. I just have to get used to it. It's going to be part of the game. And I'm not saying that I'm like very stressed out over this loss. I just realized that this is nothing, right? Compared to the future when I'm going to be trading big money, big contracts, and that reminds me of just how you need to be fine with accepting a $200 win. So when you make $10,000, you're not overly ecstatic about it, right? Every time I get way too excited about a win, it affects me the next day. Like I said, I always say in trading, you need to be like this. There can't be no high highs, low lows. It has to be very neutral. And that's why a lot of people say you have to trade like a robot. And it's funny because I watched this clip on Instagram that was just basically saying that traders are insane, right? Because after you lose thousands of dollars, you just have to be fine with it. I was like, yeah, that's definitely not normal. Being a trader is not an easy job. It's not going to be an easy journey, right? Especially on the losing days. So just thinking about all of that, it made me feel better about the loss and just accepting it. So yeah, it's crazy. If you're in this trading journey and you're really about it, you're really about, making money long term and not just this month. You're not just trying to get fun to get a quick payout. You're trying to be a full-time trader, have your own capital one day and trade it, it's not going to be easy, right? So, yeah, if you're like that, you definitely have to be fine with small losses. That's kind of what helps me to just accept the losses, understanding that in the future, bro, this $200 loss is going to be a joke, right? Like in the future, $200 I'm going to make in one tick or 1 point, you know, because like I said, it's very easy and fast to scale with trading. You just have to be smart and patient about it. But yeah, that's all I really have for this video. One of my goals for April is to, and I know this is a trading channel, but it's my channel, you know, and the point of this channel is just kind of to post my journey. And I feel like a big part of my journey is not just on the charts, it's is me, right? It's about my whole day. It's about the things that I do. So yeah. Oh, but I was going to say one of my goals for April is to have 4,000 subscribers. Right now I'm at 2,200, and I think the more subscribers I have, the more people that are viewing me, so the more faster that I should gain subscribers. The hardest subscribers to get is your first 100. Then your first 1,000, it should come faster, and then your second 1,000 should come faster. It took me a couple of months to get 1,000 subscribers, and it took me almost 3 months or less than 3 months to get to 2,000. So it's like a big snowball. And right now I'm just trying to post more content. I'm trying to choose to be more of a creator instead of a consumer. And I know a lot of people watching me want to be content creators. And I 100% support you, because right now that is basically a gold mine, right? If you think about it, content creators right now are making the most money. Why? Because that's where the most attention is. So if you ever thought about being a YouTuber, or you thought about being a content creator, if you were like me, grew up watching YouTube and you wanted to be a YouTuber, start right now. I don't care if no one watches your first video. Nobody watched my first video, you know, so start now and build it up and keep posting, keep posting, keep posting. And I saw this quote that was like, every post that you post, every yeah, I guess that makes sense. Every post that you post is a potential lottery ticket. And for me, it's like every post that I post, I'm not trying to go viral, but there is a potential to go viral. And if that when that does happen, because if I keep posting every day, it's most likely gonna happen. You know, there is no stopping that. But when it does happen, everything's gonna skyrocket. You know, every social media, my school community, and yeah, for me, like a big thing is just trying to build, I guess you could say, businesses outside of trading. Because on days like today, I can't keep trading. I gotta do something else, you know, and that something else is content, it's editing, it's working on my school community, it's talking to my students, it's getting on one-on-one calls. So yeah, I'm just trying to build everything up and just putting in that work and having the trust in God, right? Because I know big things are coming for me, just being patient for that. So yeah, if you want to trade live with me, or if you want to get on one-on-one calls with me, or work with me one-on-one, link below. And thank you guys for watching. This video was like just a bunch of clips kind of together, but I think I've provided. I think there is some value to this video, especially these past couple of minutes that I was talking. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed, and thank you for watching.